So hi guys, welcome back to the studio. It's been a very busy few months, in fact several months. You may be aware that last year in 2020 that my lifestyle changed, i.e. I lost my day job, but I continued to do my photography and I decided to take up photography full time. With that, I decided to move away from my smaller studio, which was a smaller portrait studio just down the road, to a bigger, much larger studio so I can do more in-house photography and expand my knowledge and my experience. So with that, I have moved into a larger studio, and those of you in the community, you already know that I have been blogging my progress. Not as much, I guess, as I had hoped for, because I find it really difficult to actually do a bit of DIY and record at the same time. I do have a link up here of my progress. So this is progress number 5. The studio shooting area is complete, and over the last couple of weeks I have been doing test shoots, just trying to get the lighting right and move a few things around. I'm going to take you outside now and give you a quick tour of the parts of the studio that are ready to shoot. Where we are now, it didn't actually look like this. We're in the office. In fact, this looked like this. And over the course of a few months, a lot of blood, sweat and tears, a few broken cameras and broken lenses got us to this situation. So stick around, I'm going to break everything down, I'm going to take the camera outside and show you my progress. So this is the office space, and as you can see, it's nice and clean and tidy. Anyway, so let's take you outside. So here, this used to be the door where we came in, but what we've done is we've boarded it, as I said, we've painted it, and also we've managed to do the floor. Really happy with this. We were really struggling with the floor, but I think I'm happy with the result. So this is the cloak room, so clients come in here, put your coats up, and then we've just come out of the office here. On my right hand side here is the kitchen. I'll take you there in a moment. But also, as you can see, that we have another access point on this side where it goes up into the loft area, which if I have time, I'll show it to you. But in the meantime, let's take a look and have a look into the kitchen. I call it a kitchen, but really it's more or less a kitchenette. So this whole area was derelict. So what we did was we've plasterboarded the walls and painted them. And if you look at some of the previous progress reports of the studio, you'll know how bad this was. And we also put a ceiling on and spotlights, make it more airy and a bit more modern. So this is the kitchen area. We're in front of one of my favourite backdrop. So I've made it out of paint and wood and all sorts. So the idea is to have a multifunctional space so I can use it for other things. So all my backdrops are on wheels, and also the double-sided. So this is my favourite one because it's got sort of a rough texture on this side, like concrete. And also on this side, I think this is it's got a black background. So no longer using too much paper, but this is a permanent fixture in the studio. And also, as you can see, I've got a grey background on paper roll. Also, I have a blue one and a white and a black paper roll. And let's see what else we got. So if you come this way, so on this side, as you can see, if you come round, I've got a red background, and if I just show you this, we've also got some black flags made out of polystyrene, and they're also on stands, so they're very easy removable. This is another backdrop, which again I like, if I could turn it round. So the idea of the studio was to have as many different backgrounds as possible, so to vary the shoots. There we go. So I've taken some of the features off the old unit, and I've sort of tried to recreate sort of like an industrial look for this backdrop. I've used it once already with Christine, and I really loved it. Here is my main photography stand where I'll keep my light stands, some umbrellas, my paper backdrops, some modifiers that are not actually out. But the nice thing about what I like about this is it's a bit heavy, but if I manage to turn it around, it holds most of my photographic equipment. So if I just turn it around slightly, it's not too heavy because it's got big wheels. It's not too heavy. There we go. So I've got cupboards here with drawers, with all sorts of stuff in. It's very handy because I've got all my clamps, rigs, my batteries, all sorts in here, and it's all in one place. It still needs tidying up, so I'm hoping Dennis would help me with that because I'm not very good with organisation. To the main shooting area, as you can see, we've created a infinity wall. Let me take my shoes off, because I painted it last night again for the third time. So we have an infinity wall which measures, I think it's 19 foot that way. You can do the conversion to meters, and from the lip to the curve of the wall, I think it's 15 foot. At the moment, I'm still working out how to light it. At the moment, I'm using some continuous lights to make it white for the video, but we're still sort of working my way with that. If we come to this side, we've got an elastomeric large, I don't know what it is, large window light box thing, reflector, modifier. I love this, but it really gives really soft light, and you may have seen me use this in one of my videos or one of my shoots to do silhouettes. It's very good for that. I'll put a picture on the screen round about here. But yeah, it's fun to use, very simple and very easy. So overall, it's been enjoyable work. It's been very frustrating. It's been hard work. It's been enjoyable work. It's been very frustrating. I've been in the studio 24/7, and I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, I have to confess, I did hit rock bottom, where I think I suffered from a slight burnout. But now the shooting area is complete. I am more than happy with the results. Put my shoes back on. So the idea is, again, to have a shooting photography studio where I can be creative, where I can hire it out to other photographers, and also as a dance, maybe yoga type of facility. I'm going to take you around the back now, where it's really not finished, but It's a work in progress, so come with me and I'll show you. So here is the back of the unit. It's fairly big. I think it's 26 foot long and 20 foot wide with very high ceilings. So this is where the storage of all the stuff in the main area is going to be stored. And we have a small, in here we have a cupboard where we keep all the tools. So on this side, we're going to have all the shelving units, because I love storage. And if we swing around this way, this is going to be another shooting area. You may have seen a shoot I did last week. I put a post in the corner somewhere. I love this area. It's very urban and rustic, and when it's filled with smoke and lights, it looks really nice. So let's go beyond the sheets. So the sheets is there to keep the dust down from going into the white hall, but they're going to be replaced by a partition wall. So this is going to be a separate room, my office, YouTube video room, music room, galore. At the moment, it doesn't look like much. Again, it's going to take a bit of work, but we've actually done no work in here whatsoever. Let me just take you upstairs very quickly. So the unit itself has loads of potential to develop over the next few months and years, which we will be doing so. And if again, I'm just using it for storage up here. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who's been supporting me on the channel, who's been supporting me on Facebook and on Instagram. I'm looking forward to being more creative and sharing the photos and the space with everybody. It's been difficult, it's been hard, but it's been enjoyable. And if you want to follow my progress as a photographer, as an individual, then why not subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. I'll put the links somewhere around the screen. Okay, guys, thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.